Kakao's early pathing will affect this. Both jungglers deciding to start bot side, but one of them is going to be spotted out on top of the other. And it looks like they're opting for the solo leash right here, and that's something you can do. And they're going to go harass with that set and Ezreal. Trying to put a little bit of damage on. They're trying to move them away from the lane. But
and something I did want to point out that just happened was that Thal and Danchung did execute a lane swap. They wanted to make sure that Thal has a lane where he can use the ultimate, like I was talking about, where I can do what you can do, but better. And it's certainly looking like it's going to be that. Thal started E, which I think is a bit interesting. That's not normally what I see.
I mean, it isn't uncommon right here. I think the reasoning behind it is he's trying to push that lane. If he can get onto the I guess range minions, right? He can proc his passive twice onto them, therefore clearing it faster, a little bit faster than the Ornn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm surprised that I don't see it more because, like you said, you can get the passive more often. It's easier to shove the lane in.
I think it also depends on the matchup too. If you're playing into a range matchup, you're not going to really see that as much because you're going to get pushed in no matter what. So you're just kind of waiting for that. And it looks like Danchung is going to try to spot out Gragas on the red buff. Trundle moving up on the side. He is level 3 to Gragas' level 2. Are they going to try to contest this red buff up on the side?
I wonder if Kakao's on the way.
Yep, they know he's on the side right there. He's
Gangnam
right
spotted him out.
Oh, he did get seen by the pillar, by the Oracle lens right there. They are trading right here, but Scarlet's gonna be first to rotate. Oh, he's over the wall. It comes up. Gangnam's gonna go down the fall. The first one right there. Kakao's slowing him up. Can they get the second kill? No, they're just gonna back off in the end. And a nice first blood. A nice reactionary play. No, I mean that was really good. Really smart play. They said.
That was such a big choke from Gangnam there. Messed up the Q and then also messed up the flash. Just messed up everything.
Well, the thing is, they knew he was on the ward, so he knew that his time was soon, but he didn't expect Kakao already to be behind him. That's why he E'd over the red buff wall. Danchung going in. Train was slower. Just a bit of a trade in the end. Now, I don't know. You play a lot of jungle, so I guess let's talk about this one more time.
Yeah, and we see him body dash and then spots out Kakao and runs away. Throws down the barrel and then doesn't pop it till Kakao leaves the range for it. And then Scarlet doing a good job preventing Thal from going in, but then just botches the flash there. And as a result, goes down.
I think you have the preemptive flash. As soon as you saw the Trundle behind you and knew that I guess maybe he thought Scarlet would come up sooner, but still.
I feel like if you're gonna flash, don't flash till it's too late. You know, flash while you have the time to get away. Like if you would have wanted, like if you would have just realized right whenever he saw Kakao and just been like, okay, if I don't flash here, I'm dead. If he just flashes before Kakao runs up to him, he has a chance of getting away. Instead, he just wastes the flash. Oh my goodness, Nova!
Nova gets the E on the Shark right there. Shark might have to flash away. Getting hit with the true damage from the Haymaker. Pillar knocks him back. Flash over the wall right there. Aphelios does have grab gun. Can lock him up for a snare. Are you gonna push the Q?
Nope.
No, he's not.
I'm kind of surprised Shark didn't switch, like press Q on the red gun there. Could have gotten a stun and then also proc the Conquer and done a good chunk of damage. Instead, now Seorabeol free to just shove this in.
We should note that Execute did use heal, and in this lane, both ADCs have opted for that teleport. Gangnam coming over the wall. Kakao is going to be spotted out right here, and they see Nova come up on the side. Execute just trying to black out some damage, but are they going to try to stop him? He does land the Q onto him. He might be...
What?
Nope, I guess not. Okay, I guess not. You know, we can do it. So... we're moving on the side right here. Thal, you know, keeping it pretty even. Now, the point I was going to try to make earlier is this Galio lane, right? Now he does not have... oh, they mean... let's pause right here. Oh, does hit on the Scarlet right here from the stolen right there. And has to flash out over top of the Trundle pillar.
I am too tilted at how poorly Gangnam's playing this game to even comprehend what's going on in this game so far.
I mean, it's pretty standard. Now, what I want to talk about is they did remove the immunity to CC while channeling the W on Galio. So because of that, Slugger can W him in a spot where he is further away, proc the phase rush, and walk out. So theoretically, the later this game goes, we're going to see a little bit more, but let's take a look at this fighter here. Kakao is going to get caught onto the Gragas barrel. He's going to have to push himself out.
Now, a lot of damage coming out from Zengyun. Nova, point, execute.
Oh.
Now, something I do want to talk about, hopefully this fight doesn't extend. Oh, it looks like it is. Maybe... Oh, mid lane.
Ooh, mid lane. Oh. That's just a repeat. Gang, man. He's just dying off cooldown. And it should be noted that Scarlet did use his ultimate in that fight as well. So he's not going to have it down for the repeat gang. Also, his flash is down. So we'll see what happens on this one.
Oh, Gangnam? Oh.
Gangnam trying to come up. He misses. Nice fancy footwork from the Kakao. Moving up on the side. Scarlet trying to stun him up. Does get the knock up. And that's going to be Kakao flashing out. Kenny last pillar knocks the Gragas back. Jesus, Kakao. You mad man.
Better jungler wins.
You know, that's just how it goes, man. They are going to get the first Drake, but how much is that going to be proven to be useful later on? If they cannot stop this bleeding now, they're going to have a tough time, I guess, stopping the hemorrhaging later on in this game right here. We do see Execute coming up on the side right there. Eric's going to trade it. Go. Yep. Sangyun says, hey, hey man, if you're going to come back to the lane that way, I will harass you down. Alright, so let's watch this mid fight one more time.
Scarlet just kind of standing still AFK there. It's kind of interesting, but we do see him pop the ultimate. Thought he could get the solo Q, Thal flashing it, and then Kakao comes in, and it's just, unfortunately, if that were me, I'd be spam pinging my jungler right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You know, and they are, even though they did lose the dragon, they are going to pick up the Rift Herald, which I believe is something better for them in the long run. You know, they do have a small timer on this game, right? They don't want to see the Aphelios get super strong. They don't want to see the Ryze start to scale. They don't want to see the Orange start to give items to both these later game carries. So I think this Rift Herald is a really smart choice. If they can transition this into a tower really soon, it's going to put them into a hefty lead on top of Element Mystic.
Yeah, and, you know, blue side buff already, like I talk about all the time, is very strong, and with Seorabeol being up 1-0, this game, Gangnam,
Oh. He's going to heal up a little bit right here, but Thal going to steal the barrel. Here comes just all the ultimates. They both use their ultimates to move it out. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The jungler is 0-2.
What's crazy is that Gragas is still ahead in gold. That's what's crazy. As we saw just now. He's ahead 200 in gold.
Yep, he's ahead 200 in gold, but he's still relatively same experience, and his mid lane is going to pay the price for his sins. Scarlet does get knocked back on the side right here, and the ultimate is going to be enough to save him. No, it is not. Thal taking another kill early on, but Slugger coming out on the side. We do see Gragas up right here. Thal moving up, going to get rooted up. Phase Rush moving in, but the Q is not going to land on anyone. They're just free to walk out in the end.
And this is not looking favorable.
No, meanwhile, while all this is happening right here, Danjing is just pushing in this top lane every time this Ryze goes to move out. Now, if I am Element Mystic, you know Thaw picked this matchup for a reason. Why did you not reset on the first recall and switch it up again? Put the Ryze into the Sylas.
That's the big thing about Element Mystic, is that they don't really have anybody that has the experience to know, okay, maybe we should swap. I feel like anybody should know this, but again, with the young experience, they're pretty hesitant to make really crucial calls like that. You need someone on this team that has more experience than your main person, who's Gangnam, is your team leader, and he hasn't been around that long. He's been around for like a year. That's not the person you want to have as your leader.
Most definitely not, and we do see the Orange cycling onto the exhaust. Pretty smart pickup into this matchup. doesn't want to stop the damage from coming out onto him as quickly as possible. But we do see Execute a little bit caught off. He's really far away. He's going to have to flash away. Q does land, flashing from Nova, ulting it back. 2 TPs coming in. And Nova is going to get burned out, flashes out. And from behind here, Dragas, they do pick up a kill onto to Cacao.
Oh, this realm warp!
Like they are turning this fight. They're all being brought in. Rise ultimate gets her in. Kill for the Rise in the end. Danching moving back. And here comes the gap. Here comes the Orn from the backside. He is ulting. On the side, all coming on one side. Orn ultimate being used. Is he going to get 1 kill again? Execute has to move back. Is going to stun him up. Can W out. And Element Mystic, they just turned that play around. Unfortunately, Scarlet's in the mid lane. He is going to get at least a play, if not 2, from this push.
Yeah, actually a pretty good series of events for Element Mystic. Ocean Dragon is coming up in about 47 seconds, and they didn't lose too much to where they aren't able to contest it. Really good job by them. This is certainly looking like they have a chance here. Taking a look at the replay. Good job by Nova setting up the play there, but unfortunately, Element Mystic had to trick up their sleeves. They had the teleport from Slugger, and then they had Gangnam coming in, and it looked like Seorabeol were winning that at first, but then this Realm Warp is so good here. Picking up another kill, and almost picking up Danchung as well. Teleport coming in from Thal, so he's going to be able to pick up Slugger. So good job from him.
Yeah. Yep. Thal is cleaning up a little bit on that trade right there, but I do want to point out, again, the Galio changes make it really hard for him to accomplish what he used to be able to accomplish. They are going to get a good chunk of the plays, but we do see today a lot of these teams are not using the Rift Herald to finish the tower off. They're using it, getting the initial chunk of plays, and not putting it at the right time to actually move on to it. Now, I think they were doing it just to get priority to move this down right here. All TPs are gone, and the Rise is stuck in top lane. Meanwhile, Danchung has already rotated down onto Scarlet. Scarlet does have to E away, and this could be a first straight going over Seorabeol. Now the fight comes out right here. Flash in, tries to ult back. That's a nice over execute, but can he get out? Here comes the Orn ultimate. He does keep him from moving out in the end. Haymaker does put enough shield on him. Getting onto Shark. And here comes Danchung on the backside. Does pick up another kill. Thal gonna go underneath the turret. Is he gonna try to dive this for Gangnam? And Gangnam, you're just dead for rights. All the troops are coming in. Cavalry has been called. Who is it gonna go to? Ultimate from Ezreal coming out on the side right here. Thal moving in right there. Another kill for him. The tower is just gonna go down. Meanwhile, Slugger in the top lane doing what he can. And just when Element Mystic found a small window back in, Seorabeol closes it pretty quickly.
Yep, and we're going to take a look at the replay here. Good Dragon taking, then immediately turning. Great flash ultimate from Thal there. Cacao kind of cucking him with the pillar to prevent Shark from being knocked back, but still a fantastic play nonetheless because they do re-engage and it does cost their lives. So Thal just carrying this team fight, as you can see. Fantastic play from him. And
yeah, they didn't have vision on the river right there, and Thal did see when Shark was moving up again. So just waiting in the lurches. Thal playing out of his mind this series.
Yep, I expect him to take the lead in mom points after this. It'll be nice for him to win MVP. And I think, actually, I think I had to look at the other people that are at. I think that with him getting MVP here, he secures MVP. I might be wrong. No, because Weiser also has one more game.
Yeah.
Well, or 2 more games. So it's going to be down to Weiser and Thal for the MVP race, it seems.
Now, this is going to be interesting to see how this one works. Now,
well, I'll tell you how it's going to work. GG easy for Seorabeol. That's probably how this is going to end up. However, I wouldn't call. I'm only BMing. I'm not being 100% serious. This is certainly a favorable position.
Now, we do see Rise has his first item, is stacking that mana, and he does have an option. He can go for an Abyssal Mask, but you already have that on the Orn, so I'm not sure if you want to be doing that. So, could move into the Route of Ages, but this is kind of late in the game for him to be stacking up these charges. So, we'll have to see what he decides to turn this into.
And Cacao looks like he wants to do something mid lane, but not really much you can do, so he's probably going to call that off. Oh, no, he's going back. Oh, the Herald pop. That's pretty nice.
Yep. Yep, and that's going to keep Shark into this lane right here. He wants to back. He wants to get his Infinity Edge before these fights start getting out of hand. Tower's going to go really close to going down. XQ does ult in the backside, and Philios does have a Q on the side. He does have grab gun. Ult barely misses on the side. Thaw does have the Ornn ultimate. Scarlet is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Has to flash out. And overall, just a trade of summoners and ultimates. But with the health bars, yeah.
Scarlet Staw's ultimate could potentially try to recall, teleport, and re-engage. Let's see if maybe Scarlet wants to look for it. Here it comes.
Nope, he's going to go for the ultimate right now. Ultimate does hit up on the... only one. Sungyu, nice flash out. And that's just going to dissuade them from pushing any farther. Element Mystic are going to move back. Meanwhile, Thaw's going to move into top side and secure his team the top turret.
This is, Ooh, Nova. Props Predator. Does he want to look for something here?
He's trying his best, man. But with the rise up on the side right there, he is being dissuaded.
Yep, honestly, this game is looking like it's going to spiral out of control further and further. The late game power spike certainly is dependent on Slugger finishing this Rod of Ages, getting it to 10 stacks, and then Scarlet hitting level 13 so he can give Shark the Molten Edge. And at that point, maybe Element Mystic stand a chance, but it's not looking good for them so far.
Yep, he is 2 levels out on this one, so we'll have to see. Both top laners are stacking fairly well. We do see the Archangel's already completed for this rise.
Yep.
Now, one thing to consider is this Gragas.
I think he just bought Rod of Ages just now because he just lost a ton of gold. I have to see what he bought.
I'll have to see what he did.
Yep, there it is.
I really like this Hex Flash onto the set. He's been using it all to flash over walls where they know there are control wards, and he's just taking them out. So it's actually pretty cheeky of him. I like it a lot.
Yep. Nova has a lot of experience, and he knows where all the control wards are going to be, and using the Hex Flash to its true potential.
Yeah. They are trading up right here, and Scarlet not able to get that turret. Thaw coming up, trying to trade onto him. He has a long way to walk. Ooh, nice dodge on the E, but Q is going to slow him down a little bit. Does not want to use that ultimate. He does have the barrier, does E out, but he's followed by Thaw. Thaw is
turn!
Down, TP coming in. Who is coming up? Here comes the forces. Scarlet coming up. He's going to get the ultimate. Gragas ultimate. Oh, nice stopwatch from Thaw. He does push back right here. Here comes the Galio in Slugger. That's not where you want to be. Gragas pushes them on top of the team, and that's just gonna be 1, 2 coming over for Seorabeol Gaming. And are they gonna keep diving for a third? No, they're not. They're saying this is enough. We're gonna keep harassing it down, and they are just gonna push in this tower.
LXQ's kind of separated from the team here. The Element Mystic are just all over the place. They're in 3 different spots when they should all be in 1. What is going on here?
Oh man, Thaw is just taking this game on his back. See how long he pushed that one out?
Yeah, that was some Thaw. You gotta let the Raptor reset, buddy.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's Thaw. Don't worry.
We're gonna see the replay here. And Thaw doing a really good job chasing down Scarlet. Oh, I think we missed the sidestep one, and we see here Scarlet turns it at the perfect moment. But however, unfortunately, Seorabeol were ready for that turn. Slugger teleporting in only to teleport to his death. Tried to realm warp away, but does go down.
Yeah.
And the rest of the fight just went so poorly for Element Mystic. They look very lost. They look like a bunch of lost puppies wandering around trying to find their owners. It's not very good.
Yeah, I would have liked him to hang on to his TP and realm warp the Gragas behind them all, knowing that Cacao and Thaw were right there. If they would have done that, I think they would have had a better chance of winning, and Shark could have even kind of took it with them. If they truly wanted to. They had enough appeal for him in the end with the knockout from Ornn ultimate, the W from Rise, but looks like we're going to see another fight right here. Shark pushing down the turret with his Q.
Oh, Cacao. Might look for something here. Nope. Now, with Dragon, well, I'm kind of unsure of why they're hovering in the river here, Seorabeol. Nothing really, both teams really, nothing really to fight over in this area. I'm not sure why they're so intent on fighting over vision in this area.
Yeah, there's really nothing to do right now. I think they're just trying to make it so they can't keep
Oh.
outside. Shard taking a hefty amount of damage. That's the Galio for you.
Oh, it's Sangyu? Nope, not gonna be able to find that kill there. And
yeah.
Oh no,
but they might just
Scarlet.
No, Scarlet. Okay, good. He misses out right there. But Danchung is trying to engage on the side, forcing the TP out from Shark to come back down, and the red buff's gonna be stolen by Songyun.
It's really important that that Scarlet hits level 14 soon. He's gonna need to start building those Ornn items. They're gonna look for the pick here. Maybe. Oh, maybe not.
Oh. Nope, this is what they want to do. They want to stay safe while Slugger is amassing a gold lead in the bot lane. Gets the turret.
Yeah, this is shades of Doonby with this Rise here, dedicating to the split push, getting as much items on him as possible. Wants to be able to get as ahead as possible so that whenever the Aphelios is activated, whenever the Ornn gets Ornn items on his teammates, he also is very strong and very fed. So we'll see if maybe Element Mystic can rally a comeback in the very late game here.
Now I'm thinking if I'm Element Mystic at this point, I want this Ornn to push into this top lane. This top tower is just standing gold for him. If he's able to get it within the next minute or so, he's able to back and TP down for this dragon fight.
And now we're just waiting.
Yep, no one's going to
see.
No one's going to contest him on this. If he pushes us in, that's just free gold for his team.
Yep. Oh, he's recall. Oh, okay. Well, Galio's going. Danchung's going up to. Oh, wait. Turret died though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, it was literally one hit away. During that chase, it was one hit away. That's why he stayed so long, and Thaw caught him out. So now they can set up for this dragon fight. He has Sunfire completed. We do see 2 completed items on both Aphelios and Rise, and Scarlet might be pretty close to getting level 12. Unfortunately, he is in the top lane without TP. I'm not sure why they're choosing this lane assignment with the Mountain Drake coming up, but I guess they're willing to give it away.
Yep, so that's going to be the 3rd dragon, the Mountain Dragon, coming over to Seorabeol, which is going to put them at Drake Point. I guess they want to try to get Scarlet to level 13 so that he can activate his own Ornn items. And there's level 13, so we see there the double upgrade from the Ornn items.
Yep. Double upgrade. Hopefully we can get that Aphelios some items soon. Oh, and we do see a Void Staff coming in for a 3rd item on Slugger.
Yeah, Slugger wants to melt the front line of Seorabeol Gaming. They do have some MR on their front line. Cacao has that, probably building the Spirit Visage there. And they do have Merc Tread on the set, so wants to have the Void Staff to be able to melt that front line.
Now, it's very important. We do see the QSS already picked up by Songyun. That means if the Ornn does not come up, he can QSS E out, QSS Flash. So he does have options to get out of these things. Not to mention, if he does get stuck by any of these other champions trying to CC him up, he does have an option to get out. Relatively safe in this sense.
Oh, you know what? I never changed stream title from last game.
Oh, we'll see if this one's coming up right here. Nice bit of damage on the Thaw right here, but we do see a mid lane push right here. And here comes the Ultra Ultimate. Have to back out right here, and they do miss everyone. Oh, nice block from Execute. And Slugger and Thaw are just trading right here, but his team is coming down to him. Can they make it out? He's going to use the Realm Ward, going to move out.
They're chasing him. They still want to get him, maybe.
Nah, they're just moving away.
No. Something I do want to bring up is that with a 10-3 kill lead, you would imagine that you would be ahead much more than just 3k gold. And the fact that they only have a 3k gold lead against a team that very, very much so outscales them, especially with the Ornn, it's very worrying.
It is a little bit worrying. Now, one of the biggest things I want to point out is most of this gold lead is onto that Rise itself. He's been split pushing. He's been getting all the turret gold. So we'll just see how this one goes. So Mountain Soul is the next fight for these for these teams. Slugger at the point where
Oh,
he can
Gangnam.
solo down. Oh, Gangnam taking a bit too much damage. Dodges out. Pillar gonna stop him from going too far away. He's gonna have to move out, having to flash over the wall. Affiliate's ultimate being used. We're trying to root up Sangyun, dissuading them from engaging even further. But some crucial ultimates being blown.
We might see a Baron start from Seorabeol here. They're looking like they want to go on to it. They can certainly do it with just Kakao and Sangyun. Let's see if they want to start it. Looks like they are going to start it up, maybe. There it is. Baron start up. Let's see if Elma Mystic want to contest this.
Yep, they know Nova's waiting in the trenches on the side. They need to put down that blue trinket. Shark, well, you gotta do it. They're gonna burn it through really quickly. Thal's up on the side. He does have the red buff now. Ooh, E over the wall from Sangyun, and here comes Nova onto the backside. Galio trying to follow the engage. Nice stopwatch, just waiting from here. TP coming in from Slugger. He's gonna have a nice choke point for them to all fight in. Ultimate from Ornn knocks up a bunch of people. Then Shark just nailing them in the backside. Ornn going down, but they're trading the Galileo on the end right there. Slugger does get pulled back over here. Can they fire it up? Thal is going to do it. Slugger, you are 1v3. Can he pull it out? It looks like he flashes out. Thal is going to get the Q on him, and a nice E from Sangyun gets the triple kill. And that's going to be the Baron over to Seorabeol Gaming.
And yep, Seorabeol Gaming going to pick up the Baron here, reset, and probably start to set up for this Mountain Soul. It's going to be a very tough fight for Element Mystic at this point, especially considering they just got aced. Is Scarlet even level 14 yet to where he can put an Ornn item on Shark?
He was level 13 at the start of the fight, so
I would imagine not.
Possible. It's very possible you could have leveled up in the middle of the fight, but not enough. Let's watch this fight one more time, though. So I do like this combo of Nova. He's being kind of like the delivery service, kind of like how we used to see Jarvan before, right? We do see an Ornn ultimate being knocking up 3, but unfortunately no one's there to follow. If Slugger was on the backside, maybe they could have gotten a lot more. Actually, I think they cleaned up the entire fight if that was the case right there. And Nova, real MVP of the fight, just pulling him back in over and over and over again. And that fight, Sangyun was just, he just went untouched.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. So we do see this coming up again. Level 14 Molten Edge being brought out. Seorabeol does have the Ornn ultimate onto the Silas, and they need to stop this from happening. They need to kill this. Thal is in the lurches. He's waiting. Nova is on the backside as well. They know it's coming. Thal, are you going to pull the trigger? They're moving down on the side right here. Scarlet moving up, trying to contest this right here. Turret's being dropped down by Shark. Thal still rotating on the backside. Slugger trying to push him out. And the first ultimate comes out. Only hits Kakao. But here comes Thal with his blocked by that. And he's going to get the smite right there. Scarlet has to move back on the side right there. Thal is going to take a lot of damn health.
Oh no, Slugger.
Scarlet. Slugger going down as well, and that could spell the game for Element Mystic. Flash in, locking up execute. Shark gonna get knocked in from the backside. Nova pulling him in with the Galio ultimate on top. Thal just moving in. Sangyun eating over the wall. They're TPing. They are just going to go end the game. 3 TPs to the top side. They said, no, we don't even need the mid lane turret. We got minions top side. We're going to end this right here and now.
And that's pretty much the end of the game. Element Mystic went all in on the rise, being able to carry, and on Scarlet being able to hit level 14, but unfortunately neither of those happened, and so that is the end of Element Mystic here in this game. They're going to be able to, or Seorabeol Gaming, I should say, they're going to be able to pick this one up 2-0, which they, oh my goodness!
Oh, they're doing it again. Jin Air Green Wings. Doing it again. Great job, Jin Air.
Rest in peace, Jin Air.
All right. Oh, boy. Element Mystic, man. They're on a cold streak. They're on a cold streak.
It's not looking good, to say the least.
Definitely is not, you know. They almost lost to Astra. They got 2-0'd by Dynamics. They just got 2-0'd by Seorabeol. And if they don't beat Jin Air, that's taking them all the way out of playoffs and giving it to Oz. Well, depending on if Oz can win out, right? Oz does have Ashura coming up. They do have to beat Seorabeol, so this Friday is going to be the final determiner of who makes it to playoffs. Alt Mystic or Oz Gaming. I gotta get it.
Now, someone in chat's talking about can Jenner make it? No, they can't. Jenner only has one match left, and that would put them at 5 wins if they won that match. To where Element Mystic is already at 6 wins, and OZ Gaming can finish with 6 wins. So it's impossible for Jenner to make playoffs at this point. Same goes for Azura Gaming. So, really, Jenner are just fighting to avoid relegations between them and OZ. Azura are pretty much confirmed for relegations at this point. They could possibly beat Spear and then OZ, but that's very unlikely, considering that they've now lost 5 matches in a row. So they're pretty much guaranteed for relegation. So it's a battle between Jenner and OZ. If OZ fail to make playoffs, that is, for the relegation spot. But really good game.
Who's your MVP?
MVP?
Who's your MVP?
Thal, of course Thal. Has to go to Thal.
Yeah, of course.
I guess
I don't know,
without
man.
a question.
I don't know, dude. They gave it a crown last time.
You know what? I think they have a bias towards Thal or Cacao. Cacao could potentially. You could see the argument for Cacao.
I think Cacao really did set the pace for game 2, but Thal was in the mid lane to follow it up. So, it's a lot of give and take at that point. He did also play really well in the first game. I mean, it's really hard. Both of them really just putting the team on their backs the last 2 games. Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm trying to think who I want to host after today.
After today?
Yeah,
Elite 5.
I'm trying to see. I'm gonna host Charming Joe. I haven't hosted that guy in forever.
All right. That's how you go.
He's a pretty cool dude. Oh my god, he's growing a beard. Oh, what the hell? He's growing facial hair. It's so weird.
Who is?
Charming Joe. It's this Korean streamer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang.
But anyways, we're gonna see the MVP here in just a moment. After they're just gonna promote Hot 6 some more first. Which, by the way, speaking of promoting and shameless promoting, did you guys know that you can press that little subscribe button to me, and not only do you get to feed my Red Bull addiction, but you also get to have access to my CK betting cheat sheet, because so far I'm on a, let's see, 6 match win streak for bets. For predictions.
Yeah.
I've successfully predicted match scores 6 matches in a row, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is not just predicting winners. I'm sure you're on a larger streak than that. There hasn't really been a big upset recently, but I digress. We have a more pressing issue at the time. Why are you talking about Red Bull when our sponsor is Hot 6?
Hot 6, you're right. You're absolutely right. I can't beat my Hot 6 addiction. There's no Hot 6 in my. I have to go to Little Korea, this Little Korea market, to get Hot 6, and it's like $4 a can there. For the little tiny cans, when I can just get Red Bull for half the price. But nonetheless, take a look at the last fight here. XQ doing a good job blocking that off, but unfortunately, you see the mountain secured, and then from there, it's just easy pickings for Seorabeol Gaming. And
Sanyin pretty much goes untouched this entire fight.
Yeah, and that's not what you like to see whenever Songyun's most certainly going to be the one doing the most damage in these fights. Nova, such a good lurk there with the set.
I can't get over how much I like the set into Galio combo on these ones.
Oh my god,
just
Sengyun's
running away with the damage charts at that point.
You ready for Sengyun MVP?
Sangyun MVP? Sangyun?
Instead of Fowler Cacao, who both deserve it more? You ready for
Sangyun? Sangyun?
Give it to him.
Sangyun Penta?
Give it to Nova. That'd be the biggest meme. Give it to Nova. Or give it to Danchuk. No, that'd be the best meme. Give it to Danchuk.
Right?
Okay, Cacao. He's dabbing. Oh no, he's dabbing. Oh no.
This is the first and last time we're going to see this picture, by the way. It's the first and last time we're going to see him dabbing. So if you want to see Cacao dabbing, take a screenshot now. You're not going to see it any other time. But he did play out of his mind today. The first series, he did hard carry as the Morgana, read the jungle pathing really well early on. And then game 2 just moved up to harass.
Yeah,
really
good
quickly.
play. But I'm gonna mute myself real quick during the interview. And we'll be right back.
그래서 약간 포즈 잡으면서 기다리고 있어요.
어떤 포즈 나올지?
설정샷으로.
약간 그 트런들 스킨처럼
넘어가면 될 것 같아요.
알겠습니다. 알겠습니다. 맨 오브 더 매치 그 자체 카카오 선수를 만나보겠습니다. 아 좋아요.
오늘의 컨셉.
왜 이제서야 불렀는가?
거만.
아
그러니까 자세가
가만.
구 트런들 스킨 같아. 자신감.
아 근데
네.
먼저 소감부터 좀 들어보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
네,
축하드립니다.
아,
네.
오늘 승리하셨는데 소감부터 이야기해 주시죠.
오늘 좀 제가 준비한 카드가 잘 먹혀가지고 기분이 좋아요.
이 서폿 모르가나가 아니라 정글 모르가나가 나왔습니다.
예, 원래 모르가나가 원래 정글링이 안 된다 이게 최대 단점이었는데 제가 원래 정글 모르가나 상향되기 전에 좀 했었거든요 모르가나를.
네.
근데 상향되자마자 좀 했는데 괜찮더라고요. 그래가지고 저희 팀한테 좀 적극 어필했는데 이거 좋다 했는데 저희 팀이 좀 약팔이에 당해가지고
네.
쓸 수 있게 된 것 같아요.
그러면 진짜 궁금한 게 주력 어떤 AP 정글러들이 다 밴됐었잖아요.
네.
만약에 그런 게 살아 있었다 그래도 정글 모르가나로 가셨을 생각이셨어요 처음부터?
그거는 업계 비밀인데 아시잖아요.
네. 그래서 어쨌든 뭐 억지로 간 건 아니다. 미리 어느 정도 설계도 돼 있었고 뭐. 네.
뭐 근데 다른 챔피언에서도 뭐 충분히 AP 뭐
그렇죠.
정글로 워낙 더 잘하니까
아,
카카오
예.
선수가. 근데 너무 섹시했습니다. 일단 클템 해설이 얘기했거든요. 모르가나의 속박을 잘 맞추기 위해서는 이런 걸 해야 된다라고 얘기를 했는데 그대로 해줬습니다. 카카오 선수가 생각하기에 속박 잘 맞히는 법이 있나요?
그게 시야를 안 보이는 곳에서 던져야 되거든요. 그래가지고 좀 여기 시야 좀 열어달라, 나 큐가 맞출 수 있게 여기 와드 좀 지워달라 해가지고 안 보이는 곳에서 던지면 더 잘 맞는 것 같아요.
진짜 저희
그리고-
둘이 짜고 치는 거 아니에요 이거? 이거 되게 소름 돋는 거예요 카카오 선수.
이현 해설이 말했던 거 그대로
예.
또 얘기를 해주셨는데 역시 카카오 선수.
이 표정에서 들어가시잖아. 좀 약간 당황스러워하시는 게.
아니
진짜?
클템 해설이 이런 걸 안다고? 약간 이런.
우리가 통했어?
역시 레전드 선수 뭘좀 아시네.
네.
네. 그리고 뭐 어찌됐든 오늘 진짜 중요한 경기였잖아요. 왜냐면 뭐 플레이오프 확정이긴 했지만 또 단독 1위가 가장 중요한데 2대0 승리를 하게 됐잖아요. 이 오늘 경기 엘리먼트 비스틱과 경기 하기 전에 좀 부담감 같은 건 없었나요? 워낙 또 뱀픽이 또 색다르니까.
네, 엘미가 원래 좀 비정석 픽을 좋아하고 좀 변수 있는 픽을 좋아했는데 최근에 들어가지고 정석 픽을 되게 선호하더라고요. 그래가지고 이거는 정석 픽 하면 무난히 이기겠다 했는데 좀 정석 픽 하셔서 무난히 이긴 것 같아요.
그러면 이제 좀 더 본격적으로 들어가서 사실 직행도 꽤나 유력한 상황이고 LCK 쪽도 승강전 팀들이 어느 정도 정해지고 있는 구도에서 좀 자신감은 있으세요? 지금 구도를 봤을 때 경기도 많이 보실 텐데.
자신감 있죠? 다 덤벼!
다른표.
항상 도전하는 입장이기 때문에
네.
좀 저자세로 나가야 되긴 하는데 근데 솔직히 요새 LCK 보다 보면 내가 저기서 떠도 할 수 있을 것 같은데 이렇게
이 정도 자신감 있어요.
그렇죠.
네. 카카오 선수가 또 워낙 카카오 선수가 얘기했으니까 전혀 위화감이 없었습니다. 야, 뭐 사실 저는 어떤 팀을 만나고 싶냐 이런 거 좀 궁금하긴 한데 좀
너무 자극적인가요?
곤란할 수 있으니까
맞아요. 네.
곤란할 수 있으니까 나중에 또 이제 만약에 승강전 직행해서 그때쯤에 저희가 다시 한번 여쭤보도록 하겠습니다. 자 이제 뭐 일정이 얼마 남지 않았어요. 마지막에 또 경기를 얼마 남겨두고 있지 않은 서라벌 게이밍인데 팬분들께 한 말씀 해주시죠.
저희 서라벌 게임의 아프리카 시청자들 팬분들이 되게 많거든요. 막 서라벌 닉네임 가지신 분들 많고 이거 챌린저스 코리아에서 관심 가져주시는 분들 정말 감사합니다. 옛날에는 챌린저스 코리아 500명도 넘기기 힘들었는데 요새 한 2,000명, 4,000명 이렇게 보고 저희 경기 할 때는 10,000명도 넘으니까 관심 주셔서 정말 감사하고 이번에 만약에 승강전 가게 되면 최선을 다해서 준비를 한 다음에 후회 없는 게임 하겠습니다.
멋있어요. 너무 멋있어. 마지막으로 맨 오브 더 매치에 선정되셨으니까 오늘의 경기 결과 보시초를 카메라 보고 해주시면 되겠습니다.
오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠.
야, 좋아. 역시 이거 뭐 포즈까지. 오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠.
진짜 여유가.
형 한번 튕겨주고.
아, 역시 카카오예요.
Oh, one second.
못 받은 게 아니에요.
Okay, and that's the end of the day today. We see Seorabeol Gaming wrapping up garbage time with a 2-0, which puts them now in the solo lead.
완벽한 승리였습니다.
Garbage time.
It is garbage time.
만약 이런
That was garbage time.
나름 비상이에요.
I mean, it is time to take out the trash. As soon as we're finished here, I'm gonna go sort some recycling and call it a night, man.
Oh, so you're taking Jenner out for dinner? Is that what I'm hearing? That's pretty nice of you to do to help them, you know, mourn. You know?
Yeah, you know, they're gonna need all that money they can get to buy into LCK franchising. So, you know, it's the least I can do. But anyways, just looking back on the stuff we saw today, we saw Oz Gaming with Crown MVP. We see Seorabeol Gaming with I guess the solo lead right here. They do have a couple more games to play. They have a couple more matches, so
Yep.
it is very possible that they can get this
Now,
in the end.
here's the thing. If Dynamics beat Breon Blade 2-0 tomorrow, that means that if Seorabeol drop a match to either Breon Blade or OZ, they don't get that for auto first seed. However,
No, they do not.
if Dynamics wins 2-1, then it gets a little bit more complicated than that. Then match score comes into play, but that's another story. We'll
Yeah,
get to
that's
that. Well,
another
first, let's
story.
see if Dynamics win tomorrow. But speaking of tomorrow, we have some exciting games tomorrow that are going to show on screen here in just a moment. Here we go. Spear Gaming versus Azura. Spear Gaming have confirmed their playoff spot, so this will just be a punching bag match for them, trying to get as high in the standings as they can before playoffs start.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider it punching bag. It's more of a springboard. They're going to take
Yeah.
that to try to lift off a little bit higher into the standings. But we also see Breon Blade versus Team Dynamics coming at you for the second series. And that one is the more interesting series, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one's really important. Like I said, if Dynamics win 2-0, then they've done everything they can to try to secure that first seed, and fate will be in the hands of both Breon Blade and OZ Gaming if they successfully win that one 2-0. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by today. Sloth, thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I'll be back. I'll be back for Series 2, like always, and, you know, thanks for having me.
No problem. And everybody, thanks for
let's bow to our
stopping.
Savior's Hot 6.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, you all have a great day.
Yeah.